Hey guys, J3X here. Before this wonderful video starts, I just want to say real quick, hope you guys had a happy holidays, hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas, hope you guys got everything you ever wanted for present wise, got to spend time with your family, hope you guys had a happy new year, wonderful start 2019, I know I did. Before this video starts, I just want to say real quick that I'm going to try to upload a lot more. At least a couple times a week, besides pay-per-view predictions, besides doing pay-per-view predictions and review videos for every pay-per-view. There's obviously a little hiatus to that from the next pay-per-view to pay-per-view, so I'm gonna try to post more. So if there's anything special you'd like to see to the channel, please comment down below or tweet at the show or DM me on the show on Twitter at the J3X show, and please let me know. Also, any podcasts out there, that if you have a podcast out there and you want to promote yourself, here's the place to do it. I'm all for that. Please record a 30-second clip or more, 30 seconds to a minute clip slash ad, and I'll send it to me on Twitter at J3X show, and I'll personally pitch you on the podcast at the beginning of the show, so you can promote your podcast. Well, it can be wrestling, soccer, basketball. I do it on my brother's podcast all the time, so please record it. It can be video too, so if you don't know how to do that, if you don't know what to say or anything like that, just basically say what your podcast is about. Tell your people where they can find you at, or what platforms you are, whether you're on YouTube, Anchor, SoundCloud, Google Play, Podbean, or Stitcher, or anything like that. And also, if you have a Twitter, the way they can follow you at, or anything like that, just basically put in that 30 seconds with a clip and send it to me on Twitter at the J3X show, like I said. That's all I got to say about that, and on to the video. Peace, guys. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the J3X show. I'm your host Peyton Button, aka J3X, and today, this episode will be about the big news in wrestling this week is obviously All Elite Wrestling. Now, before we get into that, I just want to say something real quick. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday season. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Hope 2019 started off with a bang, like DDP. Because it's been a while since I've had a video out. It's been December 16th since we did, me, Burris, and Seth did a TLC predictions video. And that's just too long. 2 weeks and like 3 days, something like that, is terrible. And, I've been wanting to do some more videos and get more videos out before, obviously, predictions for Royal Rumble start, which is in like another couple of weeks, I think. I don't remember what the date for Royal Rumble is. I'll find out later. But yeah. So I've been sick ever since after Christmas. I've been sick with a cold, coughing a lot. So if I cough through this video, I apologize beforehand. I've just been sick and the recovery from it. It happens every time when the weather changes, whether a couple days it gets warmer, and then all of a sudden it gets cold again, and it happens every year, Christmas time. I always get sick with a cold. So I've been sick for like a week and a half, which sucks. I'm still recovering from it, so hopefully I would fully recover before Royal Rumble predictions and all that shit. But I've been trying, like I said, to get videos out more often instead of doing just strictly predictions videos and review videos for the pay-per-views, since this is a long layoff before the next pay-per-view, Royal Rumble, which isn't until the end of the month, I believe. I've gotten some video ideas in mind. I guess I'll just tell you. This video is obviously about the big news of wrestling, All Elite Wrestling. I don't remember. If you guys don't know what All Elite Wrestling is, I don't remember if I told you guys for the TLC predictions video or not, our debut episode, that this podcast isn't just about WWE, it's about everything wrestling. So, like the indie circuit, so Ring of Honor, New Japan, some TNA, even though it sucks, PWG, stuff like that. Oh my god, Lucha Underground, I couldn't think of the name. Stuff like that, and obviously now All Elite Wrestling. So this isn't just a WWE podcast strictly only. It's just everything professional wrestling. Sorry, like I said, been sick. This cough has been terrible. But yeah, I got some video ideas in mind. I'm going to be doing some like not old school, like throwback review videos for pay-per-view. So like Royal Rumble 1992, stuff like that. This is just Royal Rumble season. I'm gonna be doing like that shit. I'll pick a Rumble and review it since it's Rumble season. I also got some ideas because you guys already know this, unless you've been a fan of my old podcast. But my favorite wrestler of all time is CM Punk. So, and Seth's favorite wrestler is John Cena, and I think Burris' favorite wrestler is Randy Orton. Could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. So, I've been talking to Seth a lot about doing a top 5 favorite wrestler, like your favorite wrestlers. Top 5 favorite matches from your favorite wrestler. I can't fucking speak right now, I'm sorry. So obviously my favorite wrestler is CM Punk, so I do top 5 favorite matches of CM Punk's. So I'll be doing that here soon. Wrestling Kingdom. Like I said, I'll be covering New Japan Pro Wrestling. Wrestle Kingdom's a big show. If you don't know what that is, it's Japan's WrestleMania. It's always January 4th every year. It's pretty good. If you've never watched Wrestle Kingdom, you probably should. I've never watched it live because it starts at like 2 a.m. Eastern time, and it won't end until like 6 a.m. So you have to get up really early to watch it. But I've always watched matches from it. Like last year, Jericho versus Kenny Omega. I watched it on Daily Motion. A year before that was Tanahashi and Omega, I believe. No, not Tanahashi Omega, my bad. I got that wrong. Okada versus Omega. Watch that on Daily Motion. So, and like I said, January 4th, so I'll be doing a preview and predictions videos for that. After this video's done. What else? Obviously, Seth and Burris is going to do their top 5 favorite wrestlers matches as well. I might also do some top 5 rivalries from CM Punk's, my favorite rivalries from Punk's career. I had a list I was thinking about doing, because we did a lot of shit from my old podcast. Like, we did all-time drafts, main roster drafts, our promotion, WCF draft. We've done a lot of shit. We viewed Raw and SmackDown and NXT, which I've done that, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm going to be trying to upload more often, every week, to keep up. If you guys have an idea for me, like a video idea you guys want me to do, please send me a DM on Twitter at J3XShow, or send a DM on my personal Twitter. It's called DME_Kings. So yeah, go follow me on those Twitters and send me a DM or comment. Actually, no, don't even do that. Comment on this video. Let me know what you want to see from this channel, because I want to build something that's special that you guys want to see. Not like WWE, I'm not going to put something out there that's absolutely terrible and not listen to the fans. I'm going to listen to you guys. Legitimately, I'm going to fucking listen to you. So please, let me know what you want to see from this YouTube channel. But I've been flapping my gums. Haven't talked about All Elite Wrestling, so let's get into this video. All Elite Wrestling, the Young Bucks, and Cody Rhodes, or Cody, my bad, on their YouTube channel, being the Elite, the YouTube series, being the Elite, which is it's fantastic. If you haven't seen one of those, it's fucking hilarious. Please go watch them. They've done a shit ton of episodes on it. It's been rumored that they've been in contact with Tony Khan, I think that's his name, the co-owner for the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Premier League team for him, for soccer fans out there, which I'm a soccer fan as well. So it's been rumored for like a month now that All Elite Wrestling is going to be a thing, and on their being the Elite series, they finally announced it. They announced that All Elite Wrestling is going to be a thing, so that's a new promotion. And obviously, I mentioned Tony Khan. I think that's how you say his name. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, Tony Khan. He's the president of All Elite Wrestling, and Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks, Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson, are the vice presidents, which is pretty fucking cool, in my opinion. And also, that's not it, but their first major show It's going to be all in two basically, but they're calling it Double or Nothing. And it's most likely going to be in Las Vegas, because if you've seen the graphic for it, if you've seen the logo for it, it has poker chips and like blue and red like lights coming out of it. It's a dope logo. It's a dope graphic design for the pay-per-view. So that's very exciting. And there's also rumors that obviously those three are going to be in the company, All Elite Wrestling. But it's also rumors that Jericho is going to be signing with All Elite Wrestling, which that's going to be huge for them. That's who you need to get, if you're, in my opinion, you need to get Jericho to sign with All Elite Wrestling, especially if you want to compete with WWE, which I imagine they want to. You got to have a big signing. That's your big signing right there, Chris Jericho. I mean, it's fucking Jericho, man. Some say greatest of all time. I'd put him in my list for the greatest of all time. I'm not saying he is the GOAT. I'm saying I'm putting him in my top 5. He's definitely in the conversation for what he's done for the business, and he's been in WCW. He was a fucking great wrestler in WCW. Obviously went to WWF at the time, and Attitude Era. He was a star in there. He kept on. He's been in the company forever. And he still find ways to keep himself relevant. And like I said, I mentioned Wrestle Kingdom. He's going to be on that card. So after this video is uploaded, and after I'm done with this video, I'll be doing Wrestle Kingdom predictions, and I'll be talking more about Jericho from there. So that's a major signing that I hope they get. I hope All Elite Wrestling is a good thing. I hope even if they don't compete with the WWE, I just want another outlet that maybe push WWE to actually care what the fans, no matter what they want to come out and say on live television, that they're listening to the fans. They're really not. If you look at it, I mean, if they listen to the fans, I know I'm getting off topic here, but if they really truly listen to the fans, Brock Lesnar wouldn't be champion right now. And that's just my opinion. And they wouldn't be doing the same shit they'd be doing every week after week after week. And also, some more rumors for All Elite Wrestling. Let's get back on the topic here. The more rumors for All Elite Wrestling, that obviously Jericho, that's a major rumor. And also TV deals. Obviously Tony Khan being a co-owner for Jacksonville Jaguars, him and his dad, which I can't think of his fucking first name right now. They obviously have TV connections. And one of the TV outlets they're talking about is Time Warner, pitting All Elite Wrestling on Time Warner, which is TBS and TNT. And I've been seeing rumors to be the show air on Tuesdays or Mondays. I've just recently seen Mondays, so it'd be recreating the Monday Night Wars basically. That'd be a good thing in my opinion, because I never got to experience the Monday Night Wars, WCW versus WWF, and back in the 90s. I was born in 99, but obviously that was at the end of it. I never got to experience it for myself. So this would be really cool if you can Monday Night Wars Part 2, or 2, my bad. That would be dope. That way I can experience it myself and talk to my future kids about this one day. I hope they do it. I hope they either Mondays or Tuesdays. It should be on Mondays to compete with Monday Night Raw, but because if you do it on Tuesdays, you'll be competing with SmackDown. You won't be competing with SmackDown, because SmackDown moving to Fridays, I think, when they move to Fox. I think that's right. Is it Thursday? No, it's Friday. Yeah, so they'll be moving to Friday, so you won't be competing with SmackDown. You'll have your own show, which is kind of dumb. But it brings back, if you go to Mondays and go at the same time, that's what one thing WCW did. They went live Mondays, same time, 9 to 11, same thing as WWF did. And the only difference was, at one point, WWF was taped, and WCW was live, obviously. So this will be very cool to see in person. All Elite Wrestling, like I said, I hope it's a success, man. Like, I hope it's another outlet for the wrestlers. People like Dolph Ziggler, Finn Balor, Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, to come over and see that there's other places to go to now besides WWE, because WWE is the global phenomenon that it is, and it's at the top of the game of the wrestling community and the wrestling sport. It's at the top of the fucking food chain. It's right on top. There's nowhere else to go. If you're there, if you're in WWE, there's really nowhere else to go that's better that can compete with WWE. And if All Elite Wrestling can capitalize on the mistakes that WCW did, but also be like WCW with the fandom and be able to be on TNT or TBS, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see, especially if, like I said, those superstars I just mentioned. And I like a surprise signing I like to see go to All Elite Wrestling. I know he's been doing very well in WWE. I almost said phenomenal for a reason. It's AJ Styles, because AJ, he don't need the title anymore. He's already a megastar right now. If they can somehow pull him over, that'd be huge. WWE would be fucked. They would. I mean, who would they get? They have to call up some NXT stars. Like, they have to call up Undisputed Era. Obviously calling up EC3, Lars Sullivan, all of them, if you've been watching Raw. Velveteen Dream. Like, if Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, throw Zack Ryder in there. Zack Ryder's friends with Cody Rhodes. Throw him in there. If those 6 or 7 superstars I just mentioned go to All Elite Wrestling, it could be interesting, man. I'm excited to see. Also, this isn't a rumor, I'm pretty sure this is confirmed. Britt Baker, if you don't know who that is, she's a female wrestler. She's also Adam Cole's wife. She's very pretty. She's pretty good in the ring. She just signed with All Elite Wrestling, so that's a good signing for them, for the women's division. I'm sure Chelsea Green's for NXT now. She just signed with them, Zack Ryder's girlfriend. I'm sure Tessa Blanchard was signed with All Elite Wrestling. Who else? Emma, probably. I don't know. Emma would be decent, a pretty good signing for All Elite Wrestling. Just another body who's very good looking, fun to look at, and who can wrestle a little bit. That'd be a good signing for them. Obviously, Brandy Rhodes has signed with All Elite Wrestling. I'm positive. I'm sure of. If she hasn't, she'll do it here soon. But yeah, that's all for this video. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. After I'm done recording this, I'll be doing Wrestle Kingdom predictions, Wrestle Kingdom 13 predictions. So watch out for that. And until next time, J3X is out. Boom!